Fresh. Yesterday.
Should we make a theme song?
With Garrett. Garrett. Hey, everyone. We're live. Because it must be Thursday. What do you think, Gar?
I think it is Thursday. I think you have made an acute observation.
Thank you to my agenda. I know what date it is. We're live.
Goals.
Hey, viewer.
Own an agenda. That's a life goal for me.
It's a pretty solid goal. Hey, Ross.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Dude, the most important thing you can do in a bakery, organize bowls.
Look at all those bowls.
How do you think these are going to fit in this equation?
Metallic. You should be called Metallica. Is anything called that?
I've never heard that ever said
Wow.
before.
We just came up with that.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm going to clean off my lens. Watch out, everybody. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Is that better?
To do that beforehand.
It's true.
Is it better?
I don't know. You need
I
glasses?
can't see you. Can you see me?
Oh,
I
man.
can't see.
Hey, everybody. You should stay tuned. You're tuned in. Stay tuned. We have a really great episode planned for you today.
We actually did some Hannah actually did some real planning.
That's right.
For this episode.
That's right. I can't
Very
wait.
Impressed because it's going to be extremely fun.
Well, first of all, cheers, man.
Whoop.
Whoa, we're drinking coffee because it's Thursday.
And it's 2:00, so that's what you do.
It's a
on
sleep.
Thursdays at 2:00.
That's right. It's a sleepy hour. What's
It
up,
is.
Nico?
Hi, Nico. Nico's like, I feel like our
Hager.
best
Nico is hands down our best viewer, most beloved.
viewer. Is it because it's like nearly 7 o'clock over there right now, right? PM.
Yeah,
So it's late.
I don't
Later
know.
in the day for that.
More like baguette.
What? Is that what you said?
I don't know. French people like baguettes, right, Nico? It's literally a French bread. Anyway,
Arguable whether or not it's French. But
tell me what you're doing right now.
I'm just doing a sourdough feed, so we're just we're taking a. Can I talk about this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. Talk about the
we're
weekend.
We're doing a strategic planning retreat this weekend, which means Saturday and Sunday. The whole team is gone.
The whole
The
team.
whole team, meaning the whole market, is going to be volunteer run, and the bakery and kitchen are taking a little bit of break. Not the cafe. The cafe is open.
Yeah, because they aren't the Kearsarge Food Hub. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a fun time to clarify the unique combination of relationships here at 11 West Main.
Yeah.
We opened the kitchen and then we rent it
Yes.
to the cafe.
Well, and just in thinking about the strategic planning, it's just thinking about how this space is going to evolve over the next 10 years, our role in it, and our role in the farm, in the market, and the kitchen, and understanding how they all come together. That was kind of what I was working on last night, was kind of trying to map the system of the food hub out, using a little Peter Sang stuff, using
There you go.
archetypes, trying to find some see where we have some points of friction, or points in the system that need work, that need our attention at this point. You know, there's some things that we do really well, like the market is beautiful and it runs really well and it's great. So that might need not as much work.
Well, that's a beautiful
as
sentence.
something like the kitchen that needs to that I could see doing more light processing, doing more of the berries. We found people are buying berries left and right, frozen in our freezers.
I love those fresh berries.
Yeah.
And we're also currently hiring because we're trying to grow our team.
Yes, we are.
Because we've been building it from scratch, all of us founders basically, and then a couple more, and now we need to grow the team even more to reach some of these goals, you know? Yeah, just do it all.
We want to do more.
I just want to take
And-
vacations and tell other people what to do.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. That's
Living the
actually what
dream.
sourdough is. Make sure to grow big and strong and have lots of air bubbles and
Yeah, I tell
all
you
that
read them a
stuff.
story, or her, or it,
them.
them.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Do you guys remember this bad boy? Remember we opened this thing up? Very nice dough whisk. And look at me whisking this
So
up
that is from the Bread Smart
effortlessly.
bread kit.
Effortlessly. You can order
Effortless.
these by themselves online, I found out too. You don't have to come in and buy our whole kit. Maybe we'll start
Garrett,
selling
I'm not
some.
sure if that is the proper way to promote for the products that we provide at Sweet Beet Market.
Maybe we'll start providing these products then. All right.
Well, now you're talking.
So that's pretty good. Maybe we'll peek in at this at the end of the episode. And we'll
What's
see
this? over here?
That's the leftovers.
So what do? Do you eat that?
Yeah, you definitely can. Sometimes I just throw it away. But I can't eat it every time. But when there's a lot, you can take this and just as it is right there, you can take a scoop out and put it into a griddle with hot oil, and that will cook up into like a little pancake. And super sour, super tasty though. No work. You literally just take it's. I mean, we're basically at pancake batter here. So it's savory though. So chop up like some scallions. You could do scallion pancakes in a sec with those.
So you're telling us that the leftovers from feeding your sourdough is perfect pancake batter for a savory pancake that you could throw in some scallions, throw it on the griddle, dump some soy sauce on it, and go to town. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Well, no, actually, we have plans. We have plans, everybody.
So,
right, clean yourself up, man. Oh, wait, what?
No work.
Oh, my God. Slacking this week.
Yeah.
Full slacker.
Today's usually a shaping day, so it's usually a lot busier than this. And usually, I don't know if you've noticed how clean the kitchen looks. I mean,
oh my God.
Immaculate.
It is. And also, I can't help but notice your clean face and hairline.
Really? Oh, maybe my clean...
Oh my God, what's this? What's this?
Today. Shout out to Jen over at Dockside Hair Design in Bradford. Thanks, Jen.
What up,
Jen?
Jen?
Hair. So sweet of you. Save France a hassle of doing that, so...
Yeah, she's got enough on her plate managing all of us. She does a great job. So can I introduce the
yeah,
look at that.
I wasn't sure who was introducing what. I know this is your baby.
So this is my brainchild. It's actually an internet phenomenon.
Sensation.
We're gonna do an autofill episode to see what the internet is talking about in regards to a baker and in regards to what's behind there, Garrett.
Do you want me to show both of them?
Yeah, show both of them. And
bread.
And the bread.
And baking.
Anybody seen this?
Which is a classic thing that happens in here. We have bakers and we have bread. So this should be very fitting.
Yeah.
I think you found some great autofill choices.
You like
here.
that?
I'm completely out of the loop in this. I have no idea what's behind these. We've talked about this episode, but I don't know what's behind there. So Hannah made these
by
totally,
hand.
and I can't even see them. I can't even see behind it. It's on like cardstock, so I really have no clue what's going on.
This is awesome. No, you can't Google.
No, I'm not Googling
anything. So the trick here is you just type in "is a baker" into Google, and the top 5 results are represented under those little papers there. And Garrett is going to respond to what the internet is talking about.
Yes. All right. So you're just
all right, internet. Let's
start at the bottom. Or
I think you start wherever your heart contents. I like the top. It's the top search all the way down to the 5th search.
Okay, it is. It's the top one. So
that's right.
You didn't go around and pick like.
No, I'd pick the top 5 searches. The autofills from Google.
All right, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, pull gently.
Is a baker cyst painful? I'm not even quite sure what a baker's cyst is. A baker's cyst.
Could it be something from your wrist from kneading dough?
Yeah, it's possible. I thought cysts were more like a. Wouldn't that be more like a bump of some sort?
Yeah, I know. My mom grooms dogs. She's always using scissors. Like a hairdresser might have this problem too, and she had to have a cyst removed from her wrist. Because it developed from the repetitive motion, the hand motion.
Under the skin.
It is.
Oh, it's like when you're okay. So it's not like yeah, I could see that.
So is your cyst painful?
I don't have any cysts as of yet. I use the mixers to mix the dough. So.
Oh really man, what a slacker!
Yeah,
you don't have a cyst? Get out of town! You're not a baker.
Yes, I'm not a baker if I don't have a baker's cyst.
So should we just end this episode right now?
Yes.
I don't know if you're qualified.
I mean, I can talk about bread. But, I have my sis. I have 2 sisters, so my sisses are not painful either. They're very sweet.
They're delightful. You have great sisters. Lucked out.
My sis are not painful, I think I would say.
Good answer.
From this, I like your spaced apostrophe. It's very tabbed forward in a great way. This is great.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
It's taped on, everyone.
Yeah, well that's great. Is a baker a chef? I did a little bit of research on chefdom recently, just because I can't even remember why. I think I wasn't having an argument about it, but we were just like talking about when a baker becomes a chef. I mean, if you go to culinary school for baking and you come out on the other end as a trained baker, I would say that makes you a chef.
Yeah.
I absolutely. But you don't have to, and this is what I found, is that a chef is a very broad term. Basically, it just means the person who runs the kitchen.
So it doesn't have to do with their schooling or training, technical training?
No, because you can be a chef with an apprenticeship.
Oh.
Right? So there is some training, and training is encouraged, and typically if you have no training, then you're really going to have a hard time commanding...
You're going to have a hard time.
You're going to have a hard time commanding the kitchen, right? Because you need to know what's going on. You know, they'll use the term pastry chef, is a typical word you've heard. You know, you don't usually hear
collection
a
of
baker
words.
chef,
yeah,
right? That's not a weird. That's not a thing. But a pastry chef might work in your kitchen under the executive chef. They run the pastries, right? And that's why they're called the pastry chef. A pastry chef is absolutely a baker and is absolutely a chef. So it all depends on your kitchen and how you're set up.
Do you think you're a chef?
Nah, when I wear my chef's coat, yes.
You look very formal in that coat.
Yes. So you put the chef's coat on, and it's just like a doctor's scrubs. You put on the doctor's scrubs, and all of a sudden, you're a doctor.
You're prescribing medicines and performing surgeries on the street.
People look at you completely differently.
Oh, man.
And the chef's coat's the same thing. You know, I put a chef's coat on, I walk around the cafe, and people start like, you know...
They're like, whoa, who's that guy? He's in charge.
Yeah, he's telling people
Congratulations. Can I shake your hand, sir?
Yeah, exactly. It's all of that.
Well, I think that all makes a lot of sense. Thank you for your comments on that.
Is there some funny comments? Or me? No. Oh, okay.
Let's just move on. It's going great. I think it's going great. What's next?
Is a bakery a restaurant? That's a funny question. I get the first one. I think it's very confusing if you're a chef or not.
And there goes that darn freezer. You guys hear that buzz, man? Ugh.
You want me to unplug it?
Don't worry. We're aware that the sound quality is less than ideal.
Yes, I'm just not sure. No, we'd have to get a Bluetooth mic. So if anybody wants to fundraise and or send us a Bluetooth mic to do these live videos, we can't just use a regular mic.
It's a heck of a promotion, Garrett. I like that. Like, send us a mic and we will promote the heck out of you.
Is there a mic on the gimbal? So cool.
I don't know.
What if there's a mic on the gimbal?
We're gonna get into that.
Right,
so anyway.
Okay, is a bakery a restaurant? Well, it depends on what you're serving. Duh. If you're just selling whole loaves of bread, I wouldn't consider that a restaurant. I'm gonna call that just a bakery. Like at Sweet Pea Market, we sell whole loaves of bread. We do not sell pieces of bread cut up with condiments, maybe. For
you to consume on the spot. Not to say people don't chomp into a baguette the second it's purchased at Sweet Pea Market before they're out the door, because that indeed does happen.
Yes, that's totally encouraged. But the restaurant that is here is obviously the cafe where food is prepared and served.
And so the Village Cafe crew is preparing that food.
That's the biggest distinction to me of a restaurant. You can have a bakery inside of a restaurant. That's it. The best restaurants do. If you're asking me.
You darn tootin'.
So, I think that's a silly one.
Who's Googling that? I'm gonna find you somewhere, and I don't know. Way more interesting things to Google.
Definitely not. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, a bakery is totally profitable. It's all in management of it. Your ingredients aren't expensive. You guys know that. If you ever go to the store and see a bag of flour on the shelf, you know it's not that expensive. It's really not. And even if I make it really fancy with fancy ingredients, it's still, the ingredient cost is relatively low. So it's all about being effective and being efficient with time in the bakery.
Probably labor.
Yeah, your labor cost is huge.
Yeah.
That's like probably 3/4 of it, if not more. But this was the last class I took was how to make a profitable bakery and how to be effective in setting up your bakery and working through it and making sure that you're minimizing your externalities and not wasting sitting around answering questions from a Google search, you're probably not making money.
Yeah, you're not being very profitable. That's a bummer.
You better monetize this video.
I don't know who does that. Yeah. But like you were saying, taking the time to sit down and look at systems, look at the planning of it, so you're making the most of your resources.
It's super important. Like we just said, and it's all your human resources. So it's not, yes, it's about having things in the right places, but that's only because you don't want your people to be running around like crazy trying to find a dough scraper. They need to be where they need to be.
Right.
They need to be close to things that you're using. So
there you go.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yes, it's profitable. That's why you see bakeries.
But you're not going to be a Jeff Bezos running a bakery, do you? I don't know. He's worth billions and billions and billions.
Right around the world, you can be. Maybe not billions.
Billions and billions and billions. Not Bezos, billions.
Rich. But there's bakeries in France that get their bread shipped overnight to the United States because it's that good and people want it. So it's they're in good. Who knows if that's profitable? Is a bakery retail and food service? I'm not really even sure what that.
Who is Googling that
bakery,
sentence?
Retail and food service. I mean, people are trying to. I'm assuming that there's people who want to start their own bakery and they're trying to understand what kind of class license it will fall under. That's what my guess is because
it's incredibly reasonable of you to think that way.
Well, yeah, because flour is actually a raw agricultural product when it arrives here. It is not it's not
a prepared food.
It's not a prepared food for one, but it's not even. I guess it's more like a vegetable than it is a commodity, even though it kind of is used like a commodity in 50-pound bags. In a real big production bakery, I mean, you're flying through hundreds of pounds a week, thousands and thousands of pounds a year. So you are a production when you're really making when you're a bakery like that. But yeah, so back to this. Is it retail and food service? I think that just has to do with what kind of bakery you want to have. I mean, what's really cool about a bakery is it can be anything. Most have to be one or the other, right? Like you have to sell it. So you can either sell it retail or you can sell it through food service. Most bakeries, if they want to be really good and profitable, are both of these because we all know serving 2 slices of bread as a sandwich is more profitable than a whole loaf.
Yeah. So some good thoughts. Can we talk about the aggressive buzzing of that freezer? That would be ideal.
It's
struggling.
I wanted to throw that. But...
Hey, we have one more. You could throw that one.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of appliances in here, and they're not always cooperating with our... There you go.
Just remember to turn those back on later.
Hi, Kit.
Hey, Kit. Your Bee's here.
Yeah, Bee's here. She's working the market. All right, that was fun.
That was fun.
You wanna?
I wish I had a baker's cyst, though.
Do you?
I don't know. It just sounds like I should have one by now.
think you might be good.
I'm thinking, is bread.
Oh, man, what's this? I'm just excited.
Oh, that was your excited?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is bread. The first one.
Is bread
vegan?
Whoa!
Unfortunately, you vegans, this sourdough culture is living. Look, remember we said we were going to see if there's bubbles and stuff in there?
Oh, I can smell it. It smells like a tub of vinegar.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I smell lots of tubs of vinegar.
Because there are no animal products in this living organism. It's just bacteria and fungi.
Hey, Lindsay.
It's not really a fungi, but it's it's bacteria. It is. I like to think of using sourdough culture as a living culture because it truly is, and it does have its own schedule, and you figure out how to work within it. Is it a living creature? No. Is it an animal product? Absolutely not.
Are there some breads?
All breads are not vegan.
Yeah.
All breads are not vegan. I can put whatever I want into bread. I put milk into some breads. I put butter into some breads. I use honey If you're a vegan who doesn't eat honey, I'm gonna reserve my judgment.
Hold it in.
Then you want to stay away from those things that are not vegan. So there's many. I make vegan breads here for sure. Both of my sourdoughs are vegan. My 5 gram has honey in it. So depending on how you like to call yourself vegan, you don't want to stay away from that one. My English muffins have butter. The bagels are vegan.
Hallelujah.
So, yeah, it depends. So ask your baker if it's vegan. Is bread bad for dogs? That's going to be another one that you need to double check with what ingredients are in it. You should not give your dog a lot of bread for sure. But when I am feeling like my dog is being sad, or if I'm eating a little bit of bread and I want to cheer my pup up, I just the teeniest little crumb. I don't like to give her too much. Don't give your dog a whole loaf of bread, obviously.
Not her morning toast.
Maybe not like a whole slice of toast either.
You find that it cheers her up though?
She loves it. She loves it. She knows I bake it just for her. So she's totally into it. You guys can fact check me on this. I'm sure flour is not good for dogs, but it's not going to kill or hurt your dog. They're not going to puke it up. But like most things, human food is not necessarily great for dogs in excess, especially. If they jump up on the counter and eat a slice of toast, not the biggest deal. They're going to be fine. But if they eat the whole loaf, they might be pretty bloated and they might not feel great for.
And they're carnivores, right? So generally they're kind of like meat-eating kind of animals.
There's like grain-free diets and stuff like that for dogs.
Diets for dogs. Diets for days. Dog days.
Of summer. Is bread? Yeah, you guys can check me on this one. I give my dog bread, but that's not necessarily right. Is bread bad for you?
Hot topic.
Store from the 90s, Hannah. I don't know why you're bringing that up now.
I hope it's still a store. That store is important for culture.
All the malls in this country have shut down, so there's no more Hot Topics.
Now they're all trampoline parks.
I hope so.
It's the truth.
And paintball.
Paintball and trampoline parks. Indoor.
Is bread bad for you? I'm not gonna say yes to that because I don't think it's necessarily bad for you. I think we've been eating bread for a very long time as a culture, as a sourdough culture, especially before it was and I think this style of bread is the style of bread that we have been eating for a very long time, and because of the living culture and bacteria within it, it helps aid in the digestion of difficult proteins and carbohydrates that we have a hard time digesting. So, is bread bad for you? Well, that is a loaded question because some bread is maybe worse for you than others. And you're going to have to figure out that on your own. I suggest eating sourdough bread because it, like I said, it has that part of it that is already pre-digested, let's say. I think that's kind of how we describe it, is that the bacteria is doing a transformation process that you don't get when you use instant yeast. So you can see here, this just keeps on getting fed and keep on getting fed, and keeps on kind of breaking down some of those more difficult things.
And maybe someday we'll compare ingredients lists, but not only does this break down and provide good stuff, hopefully more digestible stuff, but it doesn't have 18, 19, 25 additional ingredients, preservatives, etc.
Sourdough bread is flour, water, salt. Well, I guess 3 different types of flour. Well, 2 different, rye and whole wheat flour. So.
Which one is it, Garrett?
It's both.
Which one is it?
Both. It's and whole wheat flour and white flour. So, yeah. But no, I don't think bread. If bread was bad for us, we would have given up a long time ago. Honestly, again, moderation is key with all foods and with having a healthy diet and lifestyle. Moderation is obviously the best thing for you, but I don't agree with this.
I freaking love bread. And if it's bad, then I don't want to be good.
There you go. Ooh, this one is tough. This one's tough. I know. I'm not gonna make a lot of friends with this explanation. I don't like this. I'm pretty sure that ducks have a very hard time digesting bread. Probably a worse time than dogs do. Definitely a worse time than humans do. But they love it. They love it because carbohydrates are sweet. They're tasty. That's why my dog likes it too. That's why we like it. That's why you salivate on your tongue after eating bread, especially sourdough breads. Because it's sweet. It's sweet, even though you don't quite taste it like that. It is. It's a sweet flavor.
Sugars.
Yeah, they're simple. They're very. Oh no, actually, by the time you eat it in bread, it's a simple sugar. It starts out as a complex carbohydrate before it turns into a simple sugar. And you can fact check me on this too. You can Google search it.
Google, you bastards. Look at what you've done. We're promoting you left and right.
I'm pretty sure there's lots of other things you can feed ducks at the park. That's the key takeaway here. I'm not against feeding ducks in the park. Okay? Maybe a little bit. But
shouldn't the ducks feed themselves?
Exactly. Now, we start feeding ducks and just, and obviously they're going to come and attack small children eating a baguette on the way home from the bakery.
And maybe the next day we're marrying ducks. Like, when does it end?
I don't know. Yes, but I've also, and this, like I said, this is hearsay, but I think it's not good for their digestion. And there's lots of other things. I think grapes are actually a really tasty thing that are really, really good for ducks, actually. So, look out for alternatives and go bring your grandmother to the park and feed the ducks something other than bread.
Or don't feed the ducks.
Or don't feed the ducks. Just enjoy the park. Is bread a carb? A carb.
A carb.
Yes. Like I was just actually saying, it is, flour is a, I don't know if I want to pull out one of my flour. Flour is a carbohydrate. Carbohydrates in our body get turned into sugars, for one. So that is why we typically think of like low carb diets. Really what that is a low sugar diet. Because that's what...
knowledge bomb in our face.
And again, the sourdough culture helps to change some of those carbohydrates into more simple sugars and makes it easier for our body to digest them. So, yes, bread is a carb. I wish I knew the proportions of carbohydrates to protein and fat within flour, but those are your typical parts of food, right? You have protein, carbohydrates, fats, and what's the fourth one?
Protein? No, you said that already.
Carbohydrates, fats.
Blacked out. Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, acids.
It's not sugars, and it's not acids.
Hydrochloric acid, I think, is the good thing for humans. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Don't look that up. Just whoa. You done good, kid.
Like, I want to feel like Jimmy Fallon. You know?
Just throwing the cards, the cue
So
cards.
they did the cue cards. They're like reading them, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. You're like, throwing them behind.
I made those from scratch.
I know you did a great job. And I thought we had a really good time.
I thought we did too. So good times.
But please fact check me.
No. Don't fact check anyone ever. Just take it and digest it.
Was there anything else we needed to? Do we need to thank our sponsor, Google, or coffee?
Facebook, or coffee?
We'd like to thank our sponsor today, coffee.
Thanks, coffee. All right, catch you next time.
See ya.